The city of Los Angeles glowed in gold and purple, the colors of the LA Lakers that Kobe wore for 20 years in the NBA. The colors in which he won 5 championships and inspired more than one generation of sports fans. Kobe, the 18-time NBA All-Star, was not only a gifted, almost obsessive athlete who achieved just about every goal in his sport. Kobe Bryant's legacy extends beyond his time on the basketball court. The relentless work ethic that drove Kobe's 2 decades in the NBA also propelled his transformation into a business mogul, author and Oscar-winning filmmaker. This video will probably not win an Oscar, but we tried our best to tell the story of Kobe's business adventures. Already during his active time, Kobe developed into a commercial driving force of the NBA. Kobe had a lasting impact on the success of NBA stars, expanding their global brands into the extremely fast-growing and lucrative Chinese market. The Chinese basketball fans view many of today's NBA superstars as demigods. In large part, LeBron, Steph and Harden have to thank David Stern, Yao Ming and Kobe Bryant for paving the way for the big paychecks they receive for their engagement in China. NBA head David Stern had already discovered China in the 80s as a promising and lucrative market and had made deals with China State Television. In the early 2000s, Yao Ming became the first Chinese star in the NBA, which gave its popularity in China an immense boost. The timing was perfect. Kobe's career really took off and he became the most popular American star in China even before Michael Jordan. He even sold more jerseys than Yao Ming. Diligently, Kobe traveled the country regularly to build his own brand with the Chinese people. In his 20-year NBA career, Kobe earned an estimated $328 million, and possibly just as much in his various businesses. He diversified his career by entering into the investment world even before leaving the NBA. Kobe made his first investment in the sports drink Body Armor. He invested around $6 million over the time for about 10% of the company. Only 4 years later, the move turned out to be a jackpot. Coca-Cola bought into Body Armor. Based on the valuation of the Coca-Cola deal, Kobe's stake was then worth approximately $200 million. That deal was the biggest in the sports drink industry since Pepsi had acquired Gatorade in the year 2000. Kobe got back 30 times the amount he invested. This was the biggest return for a modern-day athlete in the business world in a while. To put it into perspective, LeBron James made $30 million from a small stake in Beats by Dre when it sold to Apple. Another pillar on which he built his investment activities is the venture capital firm Bryant. Kobe co-founded the firm along with Jeff Steibel, the Web.com founder. Kobe's firm specialized in investments in several technology, media, and data companies. Successfully, the firm now has more than $2 billion in assets. Bryant Steibel's portfolio includes Dell and Alibaba. It also has investments in Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite, Klarna, a digital payment company, and The Honest Company, Jessica Alba's wellness brand. With the juice press startup Juicero, however, it was reported that there was already at least one real flop among the investments. Of course, Kobe's reputation as a superstar athlete and brand builder has been one of the investment firm's keys to success. But he wasn't just slapping his name on things for vanity. According to the LA Times, the venture capitalist and billionaire Chris Sacca was mentoring Kobe's entry into the world of investment. Sacca provided him with a bunch of books, videos, TED Talks and podcasts to study startups and investing. Sacca recalled, "Literally at 3 a.m. he would be on his treadmill and call me. His obsession with learning this stuff was so 24/7. Kobe was also a storyteller himself, as a media and film producer. In 2013, he founded Kobe Studios, a company that produced podcasts, books, television and film projects. The greatest success of the company, the short film Dear Basketball, a love confession to Kobe's sport. He won an Oscar for it in 2018. The epic story is accompanied by music by Hollywood legend John Williams, the music guy from Star Wars. Kobe also found time to write. His book, The Mamba Mentality, using the nickname he gave himself during his basketball career, was released in late 2018. In the book, Kobe gives a deep insight into his mindset. he describes how he was able to reach his monumental achievements: 5 NBA championship titles, 2 Olympic gold medals, 81 points in a single game, 20 years with the Los Angeles Lakers. And then there is the Mamba Sports Academy. With this company, he dedicated himself to a subject that must have been close to his heart: that sports is for everyone. The academy offers training and coaching not only in basketball, but also many other sports.
How can I use the influence that I currently have now to build something of value that won't dwindle over time?
To us, Kobe's legacy is teamwork and the unconditional desire to win to be successful in life. He applied the skills he learned on the basketball court to business and investing. When asked by USA Today if he thought hitting the winning shot in the playoffs or finding a winning company was more exciting, Kobe quickly answered, "It's finding that winning company as an investor, because I always expected to hit a game-winning shot growing up." If you want to watch Kobe's short film, you can find it in the description. What is Kobe's legacy for you?